All right, everyone. Hello. And here's our garden update. Look at all these tomatoes. You would be surprised at how fast these things ripen, and they're growing like crazy. As I've said before, even crazier than we originally imagined. And we're getting all these sun gold tomatoes, so when they're ripe, they're essentially orange at their brightest. Uh, so there's been a lot of those. Look at this dill; it's flowering. We've used a lot of dill, uh, and here's some of the others. Oh, but yeah, I want to make sure I show you. I'm very proud of this sunflower. This is from my redemption garden. Oh, it's got a bee. That's awesome. So yeah, we got these sunflowers. They're coming in. All these cornflowers are finally dead, or at least they're in their late stage life. And they don't look great, but those ones are nice. Look at that purple. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's just we're just doing whatever over here. Hey, look at these, like echinacea, some sort of coneflower. I love it. And there's like some sedge growing over here, this yellow nut sedge. I don't know if I planted that or if that was the landscaper. Oh, and here's that little wait, what's it called? Forget-me-not. Oh yeah, look at these peppers. And the basil, it's got a bit of bug damage, but it's growing a lot. Here are the peppers. Look at these, like, and the ghost egg plants. We had one of those already. They were very good. And here is the San Marzano tomato, which is struggling a little bit. But, look at these nice little, I got these big pear, lumpy tomatoes. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's insane. But they haven't been turning out great. I don't know if it just needs to be turned into a sauce. Oh, also the peas. The peas are not making it. But look at these squash. Squash are doing real good. Beautiful squash. Butternut squash. Which, the summer squash is cucurbita pepo, which is pumpkins, and zucchini. They're all the same species. Here's the front garden. It's grown quite a bit. We got the Russian sage and the catmint growing nicely. Yarrow on its way out. You can still see some yarrow blooms here in the yellow. Here's the Mexican feather grasses, which are growing quite well, looking quite good. You might notice these are echinacea up here. Look at these things. Look at these purple balls. Those are really good. Yeah. Echinacea. More of the sage. This little blue. The sea holly. This is the sea holly. This goldenrod is coming along. Oh yeah. Check out Erica's morning glories. They haven't flowered yet, but they've grown quite a bit recently. These are morning glories. Onion here. And the sedum. Alright, more of the onion. I'm just starting to bloom down here. More of the sedum. I think it's going to turn color. I think it might take on a little bit of a pink, which would be cool because it kind of matches. Look at that shape and texture. Very smart. These grasses have been doing pretty well. Very healthy. Little false spirea up here. It's hard to capture it. Oh, the oat grasses. These are the northern sea oats. Look at those. Super cool. Okay, so the beetles have been a pretty bad situation. The geranium is pretty much all entirely eaten from We believe they're the Japanese beetles. Yeah, these leaves are getting eaten. Got another little squash growing back here. Yeah, these turned out really beautiful. Alright, finally the back bed here, backyard. Check out some of the plants going on here. I don't know what these are, but I'm letting them grow. Rogue squash. Got some pokeweed in the back. I had these like daisy things back here. Look, the beetles. The beetles destroyed a lot of our daisies. Just wrecked them. But, we got this thing. Got more pokeweed. Getting into the squash territory. Let's just jump right in. Oh yeah, look at this tomato sucker. Erica, just clipped this off of her main tomato and stuck it in the ground, and it grew, and it's going to produce little fruits. Oh, there's one right now. Very cool. So this thing has been on a wild ride. We don't really know what's happening, but take a look at this. Take a look at this pumpkin. That's our biggest one. And look at all these little curly things. But yeah, hopefully that will survive. Not sure what it will look like in the end. Hoping everything does well. Some of these areas, like this thing, is doing okay, but the rest of its stock is kind of sick. I don't know. But here, this one went out really far. And we got a couple of pumpkins growing here. Here's a guy. And here's another one. And it's moving its way right out into the yard. Yeah, hopefully we get more pumpkins. I'm very hopeful. But look at this. So this is our compost pile. And we didn't plant any of these things. This thing just took off. Look at this patterning too. It's on the whole thing. And look, it goes all the way out there. So we have no idea what this is going to be like. And there's even tomatoes growing in there. Look at those tomatoes. Somehow managing. And we didn't plant any. It just kind of sprung up from the compost. Yeah, more tomatoes. Did this fall? What had happened here? I don't know, man. Okay, so finally, we got the corn. And, it's doing quite well. No grass heads. Oh, look at that. Just beginning of a flower. Very cool. Yeah, look, well, something. I don't know, that'll probably become something. So, very hopeful for the corn. Not sure what to expect. Some of the clematis obviously is growing a lot. I mentioned last time that we tried to kill it, but it's taking off just fine. And so that's about it for this time. So we'll tell you next time there's something important.